What's up, everybody? It's Flocka back at again with another Madden YouTube video. Today we're going to be in the top 10 again. We're going to be doing linebackers today. That includes middle linebacker, outside linebackers. So basically, there's going to be mostly pass rushers on here because the middle linebackers have kind of been useless this year. There may be one or two on there depending. We'll have to get right into the video. But anyways, let's hop into number 10. Sitting at number 10 is actually going to be this Devin White. As you guys can see here, we actually do have him on two screens here, so I could switch on over so we can go to our other screen right here. And Devin White sitting at a 92 after you thaw him. Obviously, you have to get that 75 overall collectible to thaw him out. But like I said, this is going to be the only middle linebacker on the whole rankings because of how bad they've been this year. But as you guys can see, 93 base speed can get it done a little bit. Obviously, this is only because I don't feel there are that many outside linebackers that are that much better than a non-jumping middle linebacker, if you catch what I'm saying. But as you can see, you could buy it for around 11K is collectible, and then the snow, depending on how cheap you can get it. Very cheap card as well, but the 93 speed, there's an Excel super high. It says he has a 92 jump, but everybody knows linebackers do not jump. 93 pursuit, even a 91 hit power. Play rec is super high. The zone's not too bad, but if you like to use a linebacker, if you genuinely are getting ran on, you'd like to keep one linebacker out there just for the run game. This guy is the one guy you want because of how fast he is. And he can get out there and cover with the 93 speed. Obviously, he can't jump, but he can cover the middle slants well. Not really the post, but still not a bad choice for number 10. But anyways, like I said, most of these guys are going to be a lot of pass rushers. Let's head into number 9. So at number 9, we actually have this limited time Harold Landry. He plays on the Titans, obviously, but the reason why he is even on this list is because of the high speed and everything. But the block shed and the power move, I mean, the finesse move is very high. But the block shed setting at 80, he does play a lot better than his stats, but still, he does not get through as many times as you want him to. For especially how much you're going to be paying for this card. As you guys can see, if we look back at the market, he is terrible value because he is not that crazy of a player, and he also is going for around a 400K to 450K. He will be getting a redux soon, so maybe in a Titans team you'd want a card like this. But right now, you do not want to spend money on a guy that has 80 block shed for over 400K. Especially, like, he'd be really good if he had a decent block shed. Give him an 88, 89, something where you could even get it to a 90. But right now, it's just not good at all, and he cannot shed compared to some of the good tackles. Still makes the list, though, because of the speed, and I've seen him play good. I've been killed by this guy on a Titans team. But besides that, nobody uses him. He's not the best at all. But anyways, let's head into our number 8. Sitting at number 8, we actually have this Cornelius Bennett, 92 overall campus hero. He is a very well-balanced card, not the fastest, but he does go in a couple good theme teams like the Falcons. The Bills aren't too bad themselves. But the 90 power move is very good. The block shed, you could do one run stopping on him to get that up if you truly did not want to run full lockdown. But not a bad card at all. He actually plays a lot better than his stats. This is one of those guys that you have to see him on the field to see what I'm talking about. He is very, I don't know, he feels quick, but then again, his speed stats aren't the best, so it's kind of weird on how he plays like that and why he kills people. Like, my tackle literally struggles with this card so much, but you don't see it much, which is kind of weird. But maybe it was just a couple unlucky games. But anyways, I've used this card. I've loved him. He really, truly belongs in the 8th spot. As we move along in this list, you're going to see a lot better guys and more seen guys almost every single game. But anyways, let's head into our number 7. Sitting at number 7, we actually have the 94 overall Mo Lewis. A lot of people see run stopper and shy away, but he actually is a very good pass rusher as well. As you guys can see, 92 block shed, 93 power move. His finesse move is not there at all, so you kind of have to put a power move ability on him. Obviously, double or nothing works on every single rusher, but I don't think he gets it because he is a run stopper. So you'd have to put a power move kind of shed on him, a good ability. I don't really know much of the abilities when it comes to like, I don't know the new point system. That is what I'm talking about. The new point system with the sacks is a little weird, but this Mo Lewis has been great with my teammate I play with inside of squads. He is actually a Jets team. This Mo Lewis gets us so many sacks. He uses them like an end. So, like it says, run stopper. He plays really good in the run as well, especially when he's playing DN. Just a really good card, super fast. Honestly, I didn't think he was going to be this good. I kind of joked around with him at first, like, why do you have a run stopper at end and not like a Rickey Jackson or something? But this Mo Lewis can actually get it done, especially if you're in a theme team. And I honestly think a lot of people should pick him up. But anyways, let's head into our number 6. Sitting at number 6, we actually have this 92 Von Miller. A lot of people have him because you had to do the set for, I think it was Night Train Lane Von Miller was in. But anyways, as you guys can see, the 86 speed, not as high as we'd want it to be for an elite end. That's why he's a little lower. But as you guys can see, the block shedding 91, power move 91. The only thing I do not like about this card is it seems like in the run game, he does not do a single thing. Whenever somebody runs to his end, obviously you're going to play him in end when you're playing nickel or dime or anything like that. Seems like he kind of gets shut out. He doesn't get consistent sacks. But then again, he has those crazy plays as well. So I don't know. Like, he truly is better than the guys below him, but I wouldn't put him above the guys in front of him only because he kind of gets shut down when the opponent is running the ball and he kind of gets pushed back so far. I don't know if it has to do with he is a lot smaller than the other guys or it seems a lot smaller than the other guys, but it seems like he kind of gets bullied around and he doesn't get those big plays that we need when it comes to run game, and he only gets a sack like every other drive or something. But anyways, not too bad for Von Miller. Let's head into our top 5. Heading into our top 5, we actually have this Khalil Mack. This is one that I use on my team. He has been phenomenal for me, although his speed is a little low. As you guys can see, his play rec is very high. His block shed's very high. Power move sitting at a 92. Finesse move's 86. Not the best, but still pretty good. But he just plays. He has kind of similar stats to Von Miller, but he plays a lot better than him, especially in the run game. Like I said, he does. I don't know if weight is a big thing in it, but he weighs. They're the same height, but he weighs more than him. I don't know if that's a big factor. I never felt like Madden actually truly puts the weight factor into it, but it seems like Khalil Mack truly does play the run a lot better. I don't know if that's because he has higher play rec, which probably has a bigger deal with it. But anyways, he for sure is a top 5 guy. Raiders, same team, one of the most populars right now. I think Bears defense is probably arguably top 3 right now, theme team. Not bad at all. Honestly, Khalil Mack is just fun to use as well. It's so cool seeing Khalil Mack get it back there because he's like just one of the fan favorites in the league. Khalil Mack is that one guy. He got a Redux. He's pretty cheap now. I have my 92 power pass on him. I probably should switch it off as he's getting cheaper, but this is a guy that a lot of people should be using on their team. And honestly, I think if you're not going to be using any of the guys I put above him, this is one that you could settle with and 100% have some success with him. But anyways, let's head into number 4. Sitting at number 4, we actually have probably the most underrated end or outside linebacker in the game, which is going to be DeMarcus Ware. As you guys can see, he does have a power-up. This is the unpowered up version. You do see 3 or 489 stats right there. Power him up. Those all hit 90. He hits all 90 thresholds for block shedding, both of the power and finesse move. And obviously, he'll hit a 90 speed, which is the fastest we've seen so far on this list. Very, very good card. Honestly, I've been killed by this card, and he is one that I'm looking to get and power up. Once his power up drops in price, his power up is sitting around 100K. He's sitting around 150K. So it's like a 250 package. So that's what you're about to be spending on like a Khalil Mack or somebody else like that. But DeMarcus Ware really is that guy I think a lot of people should invest in because a lot of people don't realize they don't see the 90s there, so they kind of shy away. But he does have a power up which would turn all of those into 90s and hit the threshold, take him to that next level. Honestly, he is very debatable for being in the top 3. But the reason why I don't have DeMarcus Ware here is because I haven't played against him much, so I don't know how he plays on the field. But his stats are insane, and honestly, you can't shy away and take him out of the top 5 with those kind of stats that he can hit multiple 90s. The first one we've seen on this video that he gets 90 power move and finesse move and the block shedding. So a very, very solid card. Let's finally head into our top 3. Sitting at number 3, the very well-known Rickey Jackson. He just plays just insane on the field. As you guys can see, just a little slower than Ware, but he does have the high play rec, the high tackling, the high power move, even 91 block shed. This is the limited version, so we got a redux, so he's not technically limited anymore. So he's a little cheaper now. Very solid card. As you can see, he holds his value. He's been in the game for over, I think, 2 months now, and still holds his value around 150K. Very, very solid card to pair up with one of the next two guys we're going to be having here. Just, I don't know what to say about him. Everybody has seen a Rickey Jackson at least once inside of their Madden 21 Ultimate Team career, and they know this card completely dominates when you put double or nothing or edge threat on him or just any ability that gets him going. This card could take it to the next level and is honestly insane. I think a lot of people should be using the Rickey Jackson if you can afford him. 150K, one that you could reach for if your budget. Very, very good. But anyways, let's head into our top two. Sitting at number 2, we actually have this Derrick Thomas. He is the only one on the market right now, so we kind of got to hurry this up before we kind of get screwed here. But as you guys can see, very fast. The block shed does not hit a 90, but he is another one of those glitchy guys. Honestly, very solid card in the game. 91 power move, 90 finesse move. Obviously, just every stat is very well balanced. Very, very good card. I have dropped this guy in coverage a lot too, and he has done very good for me. I actually kind of want to check what his zone is right now because he has been honestly phenomenal for me in coverage. As he has a 65 zone, which is a lot higher than normal pass rushers. Not the best, but like I said, this guy, he just plays different on the field. You guys got to trust me when I say his stats don't show how truly good he is and how good, how much he dominates the game himself. But anyways, let's head into our final one spot of the video. Sitting at number 1 is actually the brand new 95 Ted Hendricks. This card is great. I have him on my team. Obviously, I said Raiders team. Him and Khalil Mack right next to each other is unstoppable. He is 6'7", 89 speed, all 90 plus stats right there, all the way until you get to finesse move. But he is a run stopper, so he does not get double or nothing. But he still is great. I could show you why right here. Besides those stats would already pretty much show you how good he is. You can see his man in zone coverage is at 84 and 88. So not only can he pass rush, but he can also drop back. A lot of people put their ends on the little hard flats or even sometimes the purples, and they can get some picks, especially when you're a 6'7" Ted Hendricks. This guy has had so many plays for me. Interceptions, fumbles, hit sticks, strip fumbles, everything. This guy has been the best player on my defense besides a couple of the DBs we've shown in the other videos. Ted Hendricks is one of those guys. He is dropping in price every single day. As you guys can see here, we'll show you the prices right now. We'll go all the way down to his full card. And then the 92 right here is even, oh, that not the 92, the 94 is sometimes dropping below 200K, especially with the new Christmas market crash. This guy is going to be amazing. I wouldn't buy this card right now, especially how cheap training can get, especially when the new break of the market will be. This guy is 100% a guy you should go cop right now and have on your team. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This has been the Linebackers Top 10. We're going to be doing defensive linemen next video, so that's going to include defensive ends and defensive tackles, which you guys can mostly see. It's going to be probably a lot of defensive ends. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to go check out all the socials inside of the description. Drop a comment, drop a like, and especially hit that sub button. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.